They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, did
Up first, Tommy, the Bronze Bomber.
This bout is scheduled for...
So much hype surrounding this. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Left counter scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Neither man really defending themselves. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
It has been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He just misses with that jab. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Through the hook, didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Lands with the right counter. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout. There's the bell for round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get stuck in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punching from both these fighters. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Good counter punch. And a counter left. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Nice counter. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Perfect counter lands. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
And he misses with that jab. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Is he still on his feet? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Looks absolutely exhausted. What are you gonna tell him in the corner?
Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. I love that. I love that. That jab straight. Beautiful. Just a few body shots from there. Right there.
Time for the 5th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Will say no mas. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Then step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think it's...
There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Idea with the jab, but does not land. Hold everything! He caught him clean! This guy certainly has a huge chin, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. He blocks that jab. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Jump all over. Mix it up, body neck, be smart, change your angle. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Another scoring shot there. Good left hand. And he just missed with that left jab. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Only 10 seconds to do something here. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance.
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Then step back for just a moment. And that right jab just misses. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Very competitive round here so far. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Parries that left jab away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
And there's the bell for round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Fantastic punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get...
There's the bell to start round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? When are we going to see a jab from these two? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges...
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round. Just misses with that big right hand. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Exchange here from both men. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Good punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to...
And the referee is right there, getting closer and closer to stopping this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. Who thought we would have made it to 12? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? They better start respecting each other's punching power. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Swinging and a miss with the hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.